You didn't want to get into it.
Yeah.
What was he trying to say to you?
I don't even know. I wasn't even trying to listen.
Wasn't trying to listen. Okay, Shannon, what do you read into this?
This had nothing to do with football. When he said what he said, that was not football related. This is deeper than this. Now, I don't know what exactly it is. I have my suspicions, but I'm just gonna keep those to myself. Cam tried to handle this like a man, Skip. You walk up to and he came up. You look at him. He had his hands behind his back, so he's coming up in a non-threatening, non-confrontational manner. Bro, what's up? Because Cam and Kelvin Benjamin, Cam calls him Benji, were great friends.
Yep.
They used to hang out together. Fact, that's not conjecture.
No.
That's fact. They used to hang out. Come to Atlanta, kick it with Cam.
Yep.
Drive Cam whips. That's neither here nor there. Skip, for you to take a shot at this man from afar, it's not football related, Skip. Something went on, something happened. We may never know. Because for me, I give you a prime example, Skip. About a month ago, we were talking about the Hall of Fame. And I was talking about we were talking about T.O., and I said, and I was in context. And, I know what it was about. It was about Randy Moss mentoring Jameis Winston. But I said, you know, Randy now is a different person than he was back then. I said, but Randy issues with immaturity. Jameis has a totally different issue. Where Randy comes in, he's working out. He just sees me talking, and he assumes that I'm being negative. He tweets at Shannon Sharp, you got a problem with me? I know you being real negative. I get on the phone with somebody that knows him, knows me. I said, hey, let me get Randy's number. I get his number. I call Randy. I said, Moss, what's up? He said, man, no. He's like, man, you just, you know, lately, man, you just been real negative. You been on me, dog.
That's good.
I said, Randy, let me give you context. I said, I wasn't being negative. I said, if you go back and listen to what I said, actually, I was being very positive. Talk to him like a man. I'm not going back and forth, no beef or nothing like that, because it wasn't like that. I was just trying to explain the situations are entirely different. Randy had maturity issues. Jameis has other issues. But hey, here nor there. For Cam to go out of his way is like, bro, what's up? We used to be cool. What's this about? If you got a problem, Skip, and my thing was I wasn't gonna go back and forth with Randy on Twitter. I can just call him. Okay, Benji, you got a problem with me? Bro, talk to me. You could have picked up the phone and called me. Yep. Okay, I'm here now. That's why he motioned Thomas away.
He did. Thomas Davis.
Thomas Davis. Yep. Nobody needs to hear this. No microphones are around. What's up, bro? What's the problem? You got a problem? I mean, was something said, something done? Skip, this ain't no football. This ain't about no cover two. This is not this is not about you missing me on a slant or you missing me on a back shoulder fade. It's something deeper than this. Play too long. We questioned for the longest time, we questioned Cam's maturity. This is the time, this is one of those times I thought Cam was real mature. Because he handled it like a man. I'm gonna come up, I was wondering, bro, we used to be cool. We not cool anymore. Why? What happened?
I respect and I appreciate the way Cam Newton handled that last night. Because his whole body language was, I don't want to fight. I just want to talk.
Right.
As you said, he put his hands behind his back and locked them behind his back, and he kept his earbuds in, which would indicate, you know, if you pull your earbuds, maybe it's like, let's go right here. Let's settle it right here. But he kept them in, and he challenged Kelvin to his face on Kelvin's turf. This game was at Buffalo.
Right.
So it's not at Charlotte, you know. This is where you're saying, okay, I'm on your field, and I'm asking you to tell me, and then Thomas Davis tries to mediate. Nope, no. This is between us.
Right.
And remember, Thomas Davis has been there. This is his 14th season. He is a Panther, man.
Yes.
And he is the leader, certainly of the defense, and you could argue of the football team, right? So he's trying to break a little ice there, and Cam says, no. Us here, and obviously they have a deep relationship. And then as it started to evolve, you could see that Cam was the bigger man, literally and figuratively, because Cam's bigger than Kelvin Benjamin. Well, I'm looking at the video saying, look how big Cam is, because Kelvin Benjamin is for a receiver, he's a giant,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was literally and then figuratively the bigger man because Kelvin Benjamin wouldn't stand up to him.
Right.
He wouldn't tell him.
Right.
He couldn't deal with him. He said, as we just saw, I wasn't even trying to listen. Well, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Because he knew he didn't have a comeback.
Right.
It caught him off guard. It caught him flat-footed.
But what did he expect, Skip? He made this comment last week. You know you played him in a week.
I don't know.
Why not wait until after this game? You're never going to see him again. I don't think they play in the regular season, and you've been done with it. You wouldn't have had
But as you know, during warm-ups, sometimes you just don't cross paths.
No.
So he might have thought it wasn't going to happen.
No. I'm saying Kelvin Benjamin, why make this comments when you know you're going to play? The Panthers and the Bills are going to play in the preseason.
I don't know how many weeks before. I don't know when the interview was conducted.
I think it was just last week. It just came out last week.
In The Athletic, yeah.
So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm not saying you should have made the comment, but if you're going to make it, why not just go ahead and make it? Then you don't have to worry, especially after this game, you don't have to worry about seeing Cam to maybe the offseason if you're bumping each other.
Okay, but he had an opportunity to have said it even a few days ago and stand up to it.
Right.
Back it up.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I said this because of X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And I stand by it.
Right.
And if he'd looked Cam in the eye and said, that's just the way I feel,
Right.
I don't know how Cam can come back on that one.
How you feel about what? Bro, you had your best years with me. I had my best years without you. So I'm trying to figure out the problem.
Okay.
You done come to my house. We party together. You eat my food. Ride with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what Skip. This is what I tell you. And I just tweeted this morning. So you got to be careful about who you let in your boat. When they're in the boat with you, Skip, make sure they're rowing and not drilling holes when you're not watching. You got to know your circle. Now, Cam probably thought he and Benji was cool. And then you're going to come out and say something like this. So this lets me know, Skip, we were really never cool. Because nothing's going to come between. Look, Ray and I might have had difference of opinions. He got upset, I got upset. We're not going to fall out. We're going to be friends. I done been to his house, he done been to my house.
Okay, so Kelvin, what he said about Cam it was intended to make Kelvin look better. It was intended to say, I could have been much better in Carolina.
Right.
It was his fault.
Right.
And what he's got on his side is Cam is a career 59% passer, so he's not the most accurate thrower, but still, they were both pretty good together.
Right.
I mean, I can make a case that Cam made him look better.
He did, but here's the thing, though, Skip. Had Cam not been Rookie of the Year, Cam not been an MVP, he would have an even better argument. But Cam was an All-Pro. He's been an MVP. He's been Rookie of the Year. He's gone to the Pro Bowl 3 or 4 times. So when you say, well, yeah, I could have been better, but Cam is having his best years without you.
Yep. And then the shot got even worse when he said, I could have been better with anybody. Even went to Eli, right? Like better with Eli.
Yeah, that's where he lost me. I'm like, huh? Eli?
What? Really?
Nah.
Who's led the league in interceptions 3 times?
But like I said, this has nothing to do with a comeback. This has nothing to do with a misread. This is something deeper. And Cam was trying to get to the bottom of it. And Benji was all in his feelings. And it happens sometimes. You know, hey, guys, we get in our feelings too. And Benji was in his feelings. And, you know, Cam was like, bro, what's up?
Yeah.
No, I ain't trying to hear him. That lets me know right there. When somebody say, I ain't trying to hear, he in his feelings. Yeah, he in his feelings.
Well, to both of their credit, once the game started, Kelvin was pretty good. He had 4 targets.